Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It is Friday, April 14th. Dillon is too tall for my camera shots, and he's standing on his tiptoes. Not anymore, but
really wasn't. I was just standing.
No,
tall.
You were trying to prove how tall you were. It's fine. You can gloat. It's cool. We'll get to the weather in just a second, Dillon. Now you're
just gonna squat the entire time.
Riding the elevator.
Here we go. We're on.
All right. We're back.
We're back.
Make sure you watch this Facebook Live every day. We have it around 8 o'clock. You can find it on your Facebook feed. You can also find us on our InForum YouTube channel. Just search for us in that search bar. Also go to InForum.com. You can find us there. If we post the InForum Minute, we make it a podcast. Just look for it there as well. You can find us all over the place. So you can find out about the news and the weather. But the weather news this weekend isn't great. It's not terrible. It's just kind of gloomy, a little chilly.
Yeah, raining right now in some spots, stretching from about Oaks, a little west of Oaks, all the way up to about Grand Forks. Light rain showers, some thunder showers in there too. There was thunder last night in Fargo. I missed it, but I saw the notifications on my phone. So there was some lightning last night in town. But otherwise, yeah, these showers will continue, and then it gets cold for the weekend. Northwest wind gusting up to 35 miles an hour tomorrow and Sunday, with high temperatures only in the upper 30s to low 40s. So,
yeah. We've been spoiled
We have been spoiled. We have definitely been spoiled.
But as long as it's not a big snowstorm, I'm really not going to complain too much. And we've still been doing quite a bit of melting all week long, really.
Yes, exactly. And this cool down will definitely slow down that melting for this weekend. So we'll probably still melt, but it'll slow it down enough to rivers can hopefully catch up a little bit. And yeah, it'll still melt a little bit, but it won't be melting as fast just because we're going to be chillier the next few days. So.
Probably a good little slowdown is all right, though. So
yes, it is.
Overwhelmed with that.
It just sucks that it's on the weekend.
Yeah.
That's the
Of course it lines up with the weekend.
Yeah, of course it
Seems
does.
like it's kind of the same with all the winter storms. Not all of them, but a lot of them hit us on the weekends.
Yeah.
Over the winter, too.
Yeah.
It's just the way it goes, I guess.
The way it is.
All right, Dillon, we got a comment that says, we had one that said, how tall are you? So
6'5". Taller than Scott.
Well, that's for sure. But you said that this morning on First News when you were showing this before and after pictures. You took some pictures like a week ago and compared them to today to show how much snow had melted. And you said the drifts, a lot of them were like up, to your hip.
Yeah, along the sidewalk. I mean, just along the sidewalk for the studio. They were probably up to my hip, which is probably 3 feet tall. Of course, that's because of snow blowing and stuff. We can still blow the sidewalks. But yeah, they were really tall. And now there's hardly any snow out there at all. It's crazy. It's gone. Not all of it, but most of it is. And my snow desk is gone. Just like everything else. That's the one sad thing about the snow.
Where will you go without the snow desk?
I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the actual desk. Kick you outside.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
We won't talk about it.
No, you won't talk about it. I'm still outside. Don't worry.
All right, Dillon. Anything else weather-related you want to tell us about? I know you talked about some tributaries of the rivers this morning.
Yeah, they're all rising. Snow is melting, so that's to be expected. A couple of them will probably crest this weekend.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, rain tomorrow for probably most of Minnesota. They'll probably see the rain tonight going into tomorrow.
All right.
But that continues moving slowly. Otherwise, warming up next week back to the 50s with a chance of showers midweek. So,
all right.
There you go. It's April showers.
Brings May flowers.
Do they?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Thanks, Dillon.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of all that, rising water, spring flooding, that kind of thing, starting today, multiple parks and bridges in the Fargo-Moorhead metro area will be closed due to growing concerns about the rising water, specifically of the Red River. A road is already closed in Gooseberry Park in Moorhead. Gooseberry Park itself will be closing today, along with a pedestrian bridge there that connects that park to Lindenwood Park here in Fargo. Parking areas at Riverfront Park and the Memorial Park pedestrian bridge, those are also closing. Meantime, Cass County is nearing their sandbag total goal, which they're going to still need your help to do that. Their goal is 200,000 bags. So far, they've done 141,000. That's all been volunteers, so thanks to anyone who's been out there helping. 70 volunteers are needed today to help fill sandbags. They have openings from 3 to 7 this afternoon. You can go to the county's website if you want to sign up for a shift to do that. They'll usually keep you like 2 hours or so. Now, county officials do believe with a good showing of volunteers today, they're going to meet that goal, push them over the hump, be prepared for flooding. But if they don't get there today, they have those machines on the standby to reopen the facility up next week to get where they need to be. All right, we could learn as soon as today how big of a role alcohol played in a West Fargo crash that left one man dead. The blood alcohol report of the driver in that crash is expected to be released pretty soon. The driver, 28-year-old Dakota Saldana, is charged with a DUI and driving with a suspended license. Saldana hit 31-year-old Tommy Fredette with her SUV while he was making a turn on his motorcycle. Troopers also believe that Saldana was driving well over the 40-mile-per-hour speed limit there. She has a history of reckless driving, speeding, driving with a suspended license, driving without insurance. She's also faced felony assault charges in the past. This was in August of 2020 when she hit another person, injured them in a car accident as well. Today, we now know that a fire that killed 2 pets in Grand Forks has now been declared accidental. The fire department says the fire was caused when an overheated extension cord caught fire near some combustible materials. The living room, basement, they both sustained major damage. The rest of the house had smoke and heat damage as well. The fire department is using this incident as a reminder to tell people that extension cords should not be used as permanent wiring. Right now, Grand Forks police are searching for a 20-year-old from Fertile, Minnesota. He's suspected to be involved in a deadly crash that happened in Grand Forks County. Tyson Horton was charged in Grand Forks County officially with negligent homicide. That's a Class C felony. Arrest warrant officially issued. Horton, if you recall this incident, he crossed over the center line, hit a truck head on. That crash happened in September of last year. Horton survived with just minor injuries, but of course the truck driver sadly died from their injuries. New this morning, WDAY is tracking an investigation out of Nelson County. The sheriff's office there is letting people know about a recent attack involving what seems to be a wild pig. That pig was put down after a farmer was attacked near Tolna several times by the animal. The sheriff's office posted about it on their Facebook page with several pictures of the pig. It says the North Dakota Game and Fish have taken the pig. They're going to be examining it. Sheriff's office wants to remind everyone to make sure you're aware of your surroundings at all times. You never know what's going to happen. Wild pigs can be especially dangerous. If you see any other wild pigs or any other dangerous wild game, you can always contact their office. That number is 701-247-2474. All right, professional bull riders, or what we call PBR, is going to be back at the Alerus Center tonight. More than 35 riders are going to be competing to be crowned the champion. The doors open at 6 o'clock this evening, and all the action is going to be starting at around 7 o'clock. If you want to get tickets, it's going to cost you anywhere between $15 to $105. You can even spend more if you want to get a private box suite or some special treatment at the event. So just depends how much you want to spend, but it should be a fun event. If you're interested in getting some tickets, head over to pbr.com. You can find them there. All right, one big national headline this morning, of course, the suspect who the Pentagon says leaked classified military documents going to be making their first appearance in court. Jack Teixeira was arrested yesterday in Massachusetts. He is a member of the Massachusetts Air National Guard based at Otis Air Force Base. He worked as an IT specialist in the intelligence wing. He is facing charges under the Espionage Act. Reports say the documents were shared in a small group on the social messaging program called Discord. A Pentagon spokesperson says the leak was thought out carefully by the man. Now there will be an investigation, and the Pentagon is reviewing who gets access to the country's secrets and all those top secret files as well. Of course, we got to tell you about Hot Mic. That goes on from 9 o'clock this morning till 11. You can watch it on WDAY Extra and InForum.com. Today, the Timberwolves are going to be putting their season on the line for a chance to advance to the NBA playoffs. You can assume Dom will be talking plenty about that. If they lose their season, it's over. They're going to be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder at 8:30 tonight. They do get to play at home in the game, so that's a little bit of a boost there. And they do have a reason to be optimistic because the previous few times they've played the Thunder, they've actually won. They've won 3 out of 4 matchups this year with the Thunder. So we'll see what happens. Good luck to the Wolves. Also, the Minnesota Wild, they wrapped up their season last night. They're going to be playing either the Avalanche or the Stars in the first round of the playoffs. And if you didn't see the Twins yesterday, they kicked the butt of the Yankees. They beat them 11-2. They put up 9 runs in the first inning, so that was exciting to see. All right, also, if you don't have your subscription to InForum.com yet to watch Hot Mic with Dom Izzo from 9 to 11, make sure you go over there for your first 3 months. You can get a subscription for just 99 cents. It's an all-access pass to InForum.com. That's Hot Mic. That's some other programming. That's your local news, local weather, national headlines as well. So take advantage of that. And we have you covered the rest of the day with our newscasts on air. You can watch us at 11, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And First News on the weekend will be Saturday and Sunday. We'll be back Monday with First News from 5 to 7 in the morning. Enjoy your weekend, folks. Bye-bye. Have a good day.